Hey, what up, decisive marketer? So today we're going to be talking about Dynosend. It's a marketing automation tool for you to send out your emails, WhatsApp, SMSs, and all your other forms of communication to your customers. And it's called Dynosend, right? But before I dive into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content, right? So here we go. So here we are in Dynosend. So I'm kind of glad that they updated um the UI right here. It seems a lot cleaner than before. Okay, so before I jump in, this is actually I've not really gone through it yet, but we'll explore it together. So we're gonna jump into API token, I guess. So okay, so this is just for you to set up your connect your API right here. Okay, so the first thing to do, I guess, is to jump into domains. Then okay, so you can set up your sending domains in here. So let's say we will put in my domain right here. I save it. Okay, and then what's gonna happen is that you want to verify your SPF records right here. So you just go into your DNS and enter them in. Okay, so this will help you to improve your your delivery rate, right? So the next thing is channels, and these are the channels that can work. So emails comes with Dynosend itself. Then you have webhooks right here, which you can use it to trigger your WhatsApp messages. You can use it to trigger your Telegram messages, whichever way. And then you've got Slack, Telnix as well, right? So this is their native integration for an SMS method, I guess. So maybe we can check out what Telnix is, right? So it's API for SMS and voice communication. Okay, so maybe we can look at the SMS API that they have. So they don't actually use Twilio. So they are actually using uh, Telnix right here. And the good thing is that with Telnix, it seems like they give you a number to use as well, right? So I'm not really sure about the pricing wise, but so this is Telnix anyway. So with webhooks, of course, you can still use it with Twilio. You can use it with other SMS methods as well. Okay, so right here, I guess pretty much that's all we have, right? So let's firstly look at the email builder. So that's usually what I like to do, to set up your emails first. Okay, so so they've got some decent emails right here. Not too, they only have 13 templates, so that's kind of little at the moment. I'm just gonna pick the. Is there a way that I can? Let's just try start design. Okay, so the downside is, okay, so default would be the the simplest one. So we'll click on that. So let's look at the email builder, right? So it's loading up. Okay, so this one over here, it looks like unlayer. Let me just kind of look that up. Unlayer. Okay, I'm not sure if this is using unlayer, but it feels, yep, I believe this is using unlayer as well. So unlayer is a email builder, so you can see this is quite similar right here. So they're using unlayer for the email builder right here. Okay, so I kind of like it because it's very easy to use. Okay, you can see, you know, it's very easy to use. There's buttons, and once you click on the element itself, it's all the settings are all in there. It's very easy to use. Okay, and you can save the block as well. Okay, so you can look at how it looks like in mobile easily, but for this one, it does not have a conditional display. It only has responsive, so it doesn't have like conditional display blocks. Okay, so but otherwise, I still like uh, the unlayer email builder. It's easy to use. So next we are going to jump into maybe transactional right here and see how it works, right? I think this is just like transactional emails that you can set up. Okay. I think this is just transactional emails that you can set up uh, so that you can make use of the emails, and this just using like the API, and then you can send out the email itself. What I am not really seeing here is like forms and all that stuff, right? So let me just try and create a new audience and see if we get anything. No, so let's try automations. Okay, I gotta create an audience first. Okay, so we can find the forms right here. So the good thing about Dynosend, right, is that they have the embedded forms. So what happens is that you can get the the form itself. So it's waiting to load the form right here, I think. Okay, so so what happens is that you can actually have your own forms. Okay, so this is how the form looks like, right? Okay, and you can embed it on your website so that when people fill in their emails, they would automatically be added into your your list right here. Okay, and then they've got fields. So these are like just some pages for you to let's say update your profile information and all that right here. Okay, so this is how the page looks like. Okay, so you can customize those pages if you want to. and then I think email verification is for the okay. So this so the cool thing about Dynosend, it seems like they have email verification built in. So what happens is that you can have Dynosend to test out and see if the emails are legitimate. If they are not, then you can remove them from the contact list. Okay, so that is very nice as well. So now we have created a audience. We are going to jump into automation and create something right here. Okay, so this is how the automation looks like. I get a vibe that it looks like active campaign, right? So let's say so the triggers, we got to set up a trigger first. So of course maybe the trigger will be the join let's say contact added, right? Okay, then once that's done, you can then send an email. Okay, you got to put in the information right here. So so we'll try next, having like conditions. So you can have conditions. So email condition, event condition. Let's try that. Alright, perform a certain event. So this is not very clear. I will let me just try and check that later. But we have email condition right here. So whether the email is open, whether the link is clicked, okay, and they can choose the link, and then split them up, right? So maybe what we'll do is we have tag condition. Okay, then now it's split into yes and no. Okay, so you can build your entire automation right here. I think this is very nice. It's kind of like active campaign a little bit, and then you can look at the entire automation inside as well and see how many is triggered, how many moved on to this path, how many goes to this path. Okay, what I kind of want to see is so I think automation is nice, but what I want to see is that they have some kind of a tracking code, which I don't think that they have at the moment. So there's no site tracking right now. And then let's check out campaigns, right? See if they have any nice features in the campaigns side of things. Okay, so we'll jump in. So you can only track opens and clicks, right? So the tracking is just mostly in the emails itself. Okay, I don't see anything else in here. So I think pretty much that's all with Dynosend. I think it's email. I mean, whatever it is a. Let me just kind of check out their pricing right here again. Okay, so I think what they offer is they do offer quite a bit of emails at the start. So Dynosend itself, I think you are what is actually nice about Dynosend is mostly it's a marketing automation tool with email verification. uh yeah, and I guess that's about it, right? Because compared to a lot of email marketing tools itself, not many of them has a conditional email flow builder, which I find it's a must have today. Those kind of linear style emails, right, where it's like it just kind of goes into a sequence, that's not very good at segmenting your audience and making sure that they receive very targeted emails. So Dynosend is able to do that for you. Okay, I think the only downside with Dynosend would be limited emails. There are other tools that offer more, but with Dynosend you have unlimited domains. I guess so you can, run multiple businesses all through Dynosend itself, and then you have the it's a marketing automation tool, right? So there is webhooks built in, so you can use it to trigger other, like SMSs. Let's say if you don't want to use Telnix, which is what they're using, you want to use Twilio, or something else like MSG91, which is a lot more affordable, right? Then you can opt for using some other SMS API. You can use a different WhatsApp API. You can use a different use it to connect with other things like Telegram, or you can connect with, let's say, Gravitech to trigger a push notification. So there's a lot of things that you can play with using Dynosend. I think overall it's still a decent value, and I guess that's all I have to share about Dynosend. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about Dynosend in the comments below. Lastly, if you know anyone who could benefit from Dynosend, be sure to share this video with them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.